bright in here. They're talking about Schroeder coming to the Warriors. I didn't know. Now I know. You counted them that fast? 5, 8, 9. I'm at 10 cigarettes. But you're close. Look at my little hood. My little hood. My little hood. My little hood. Bouncing. Fucking wobbly. Wobbly. Wobbly shit, dude. Hey, look, I got bad news. I'm going to predict that the Vikings will lose at the Seahawks this week. It's hard to win on the road, and this will push the Vikings to play the Seahawks in the wild card, and the Rams might not make the playoffs because the Vikings can pick their opponent. And because it's much, it's much easier to beat Seattle and Washington than it is to get bounced out of SoFi Stadium. So it's rough. I don't think the Vikings are going to win. But then they'll win. See, the Rams have like 3 games in a row. The Vikings can drop a game. They claim they're pushing home field advantage. They're tied at 12 wins with Detroit. Is that crazy? NFL standings.
Here are the standings for the NFL from the current season.
I mean, the Vikings have the same record as the Lions. The Lions do not want to play the Rams. And there's a small outside possibility the Packers can come back to SoFi this year, and they already won this year. I don't think the Rams want to play the Packers again, but it would be a revenge game. It was a close game. Probably the last game the Rams lost. I don't have the NFC North winning the Super Bowl, but shit, they're all teaming up against us. There's nobody else in the NFC that can stop the Rams. That's it. That's it. I'm saying the only teams that can stop the Rams, the Vikings, because we bounced them in 1999. The payback is due a long time ago. You know, the best thing the Vikings could do is to keep us out. So that's even worse than beating us. They control Rams' destiny. They can lose on purpose to keep the Rams out, and then they won't have to play in LA. And they have a better record than the Rams. Why would the Vikings choose to play in Los Angeles when they have a better record and they are already clinched? They are going to be on the road unless they take this seed from Detroit. They're not going to take it because they're business partners. Detroit would ultimately lose too much money. The NFL wants Detroit to have the bye. But the NFC Championship should be in Detroit, not Minnesota. They're business partners. When you're in a division, the whole division brings this up. See, the 49ers, the only thing the 49ers do is bring down the division. But now they're in the last place. They're the only team in last place in the NFL that still is competitive because they think there's going to be 2 or 3 tie games this weekend. Yeah, that's right. Everybody's going to have a tie. It's comical. I love tie games. I don't think there's going to be one. Tomorrow's game, we have to sit through some Chargers on Thursday night again. It's Thursday night game. NFL schedule.
Here's what's coming up in the NFL.
Chargers, Broncos, the game nobody wants to watch on Thursday. They could easily play that on the weekend and have like an NFC game on Thursday. Eagles and Commanders. Fucking put the Falcons on Thursday. They have seven wins. I want to see their season. You know, this late game Chargers on a losing streak versus the Broncos on the road. The Bengals ain't making the playoffs, and at the current rate, the Chargers won't either. But Bo Nix ain't going to win 15 road games. He might win once in Pittsburgh. You know, you're going to get exposed. Everybody's going to see how you play in SoFi. Now, who's watching on Thursday night? The Pittsburgh fans. If you're not playing during a Pittsburgh game, they will see everything you do. But they keep watching their own stuff. But if you want to hide something from Pittsburgh, you have to play when Pittsburgh plays. Otherwise, they're going to watch your shit. And they have it set up so they can spy on everybody, and they play 1 o'clock games, maybe 4 o'clock games. They can't stand their 10 o'clock games. We have 10 o'clock Steelers this weekend. Is this right? NFL schedule.
Here's what's coming up in the NFL
Okay, 1:30 Pittsburgh. There are no 10 o'clock games on Sunday. These are all out of order. Get the order of the games that are played is more important. It's very important to call them in order, because something could happen in the morning that makes a late game not matter at all. The Chargers could, maybe even the Dolphins could be eliminated in the 10 o'clock window, and then they'll be playing at 1 o'clock. It'd be better if the Dolphins had a playoff chance versus the 49ers, because we're not going to talk about the Dolphins' season is over. I don't want to hear that one time during this 49er game. The only season that's over is San Francisco. And they're both playing with the same exact record, 6-8. So waiting for lunch. Waiting for lunch. Watch me catch the ball. It hit the pipe and went straight down. You have hands or you don't. Jerry Rice couldn't catch a ball when he got in the NFL. Jerry Rice couldn't catch a ball when he got in the NFL. He had no hands. No hands. He has 3 Super Bowls, and every 49er player has to suck his dick. All the Raider fans have to suck his dick too, because Jerry Rice is a traitor and he turned against the organization. But he's such a high-ranking player that nobody can call him out. Nobody can call out Jerry Rice. What's he complaining about this week? Debo. It sounds like Jerry Rice thinks Debo's going to be back next year. I didn't hear anything about Jerry Rice saying Debo or Ayuk are gone. But hey, more Christmas turkey for, that miracle weight loss drug, whatever it takes to get back right. 49ers, they can cheat. They can use their steroids. They can use their miracle diet, injections, whatever they want. What time is it? Okay, it's 11:16. I get my hot food in 14 minutes. I could be first in line. I could show up with the line, last in line. I'm feeling first in line today. It'll be salmon, we're eating fish. There's not gonna be a long line. You can see the weather, it's dry outside. There could be a bunch of people. When it's freezing, nobody comes. And I expect to get 2 milks on the weekend. I can't wait. I'm waiting. I know on the weekend, that's a 7-day-old milk. They got to get rid of all of it. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by. About to bust. Reading your chat. I'm gonna wrap up this episode. We'll see you all next time.